friends, thanks for joining me today for practice. Today, back by popular demand, is a ladder practice. And a ladder practice is essentially a practice where we practice a few poses, we add on as we go along, and over time, the sequence gets longer and the flow gets steadier, and you just sort of get into a nice groove and a nice flow. Partially because you know at least half of what's coming, and then we add something new on, and it all makes a lot of good sense. And I like it because you kind of get out of your head a little bit, you get into your breath, you feel that nice easy flow, which we all enjoy so much. But the other thing I really like about ladder practices is I feel like they're metaphors or a moving Dharma in terms of really what they represent. Just like our postures in a ladder practice, the moment and the place that we are in our lives right now is a stepping stone to the next place. And each posture in the sequence leads to the next one, and that makes sense. The same way, where we are right now becomes the jumping off point for this next phase of our life, whatever that is, and that too will make sense. So it sort of speaks to the karma, the action and the reaction of all things, and I think allows us to appreciate that wherever we are right now, whether we like it or we don't, it's the jumping off point. It's the next stepping stone in our journey that will inevitably lead us to the next place we're supposed to be. So maybe you can appreciate this practice as sort of that, I don't know, moving tribute to the idea that we put one foot in front of the other to get where we want to go. Okay? So with that, we're going to practice our ladder. Come and sit down at your mat. Sit in a cross-legged seat or a comfortable way if you can. Just bring the arms above your head, interlace your fingers, turn your palms inside out, pressing the hands to the ceiling, the biceps in towards your ears. Find length through your side body, but drop the tops of the shoulders away from the ears so that that length doesn't translate to sort of a shrugging of your shoulders. And then find some space in the torso, because your arms are lifted, that you can breathe into, feeling the ribs lift and separate. Take a deep breath in. Feel the hands rise, exhale, feel the hips ground, and then breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, go ahead and just turn to the left. Lower the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind, and you'll turn. Just an easy twist here, nothing too crazy, nothing too deep. Try if you can to turn your belly, turn your heart. Feel the stability of your hips as you make this turn. We'll take one more breath. Now you can keep holding the knee with your right hand. Lift the left arm next to your ear and just lean away, getting a bit of a side stretch on that left side. You can turn your chest forward or you can turn your chest up and just feel that nice lengthening out of that left hip. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lower the left hand out to the side. Sweep the right arm next to your ear. Move into a side lean here. I like to put my elbow down, but you can just bend your arm or just keep your hand on the floor. And breathe into the other side here. And now if you can imagine, this posture is going to lead us into the twist on the other side. So take an inhale, lift up and turn, right hand behind, left hand to right knee. Rotate belly, chest, maybe head. You can continue holding the right knee with your left hand. Lift the right arm next to your ear, lean away. Make sure you're breathing. And then inhale, come on up, place your right hand down, turn and bring your left arm next to your ear. Side leaning. Make sure to expand your belly on your inhale. One more breath. And then we can just press up from there and let the arm release down. Good. And then switch to hands and knees. So just coming into a simple primitive pose or quadruped position. Wrist creases aligned with the front edges of your mat. Breathe in and lift the tailbone and the chest to cow back. Exhale as you round into cat back. got 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, really open up the chest, shoulders down. Exhale, open up the back. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale. 1 more inhale, find the arch. Lifting the breastbone, lean forward, exhale, drop your chest and your chin to the ground. Inhale, push right back up. And exhale, round. We're just going to do that 1 more time. Inhale, come through to cow back. Lean forward, exhale. Inhale, push back up, and this time curl your toes, lift your knees. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. Adjust your stance so that your feet and your hands are a proper distance away from each other. Notice I didn't tell you exactly what that is because it's different for everybody. So I would just caution that you don't walk your feet in so much your heels automatically come to the floor. Instead, you really want to find an ability to reach through. And while you're looking at your feet, you can see that they're hip bone distance apart. Heels aligned behind the 2nd and 3rd toe of each foot. Press down into your palms, lift your hips away. Take a breath in. Look forward, exhale, step, step, front of the mat. Into ragdoll here. Again, maintaining that hip bone distance just for stability and for balance. And then just soften the knees and let gravity lengthen your torso now, which is a way easier way to lengthen it than by lifting up out of the hips like we did initially. And just let go a little bit. Okay. Your arms are going to release down, and then I'm going to heel toe my feet together. Big toes touching, heels about 1 inch apart, but you can feel free to leave your feet hip bone distance. We're going to bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and we'll come to Utkatasana, chair pose. Shifting the weight back towards your heels, but keep the balls of your feet down. And then lengthen your tailbone slightly down, lift your heart up. Take 1 more breath in. And on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hands to the ground, exhale, back to plank pose, step or light hop, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, we'll come to up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. We can consider this the very first rung of the ladder, building upon that first pose. Good. As you inhale, you can look between your thumbs, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump up to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. Once again, bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Then we're going to bring the hands to the heart. And exhale, right elbow to outer left thigh for rotated chair. Hold and breathe. Yeah, keeping the seat fairly low, the chest fairly high, rolling the chest open. We're going to take 1 more breath. And then rise through Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, roll to the other side for your twist. Left elbow, outer right thigh. Legs are holding steady. Get a good twist here, 1 more. And then we can inhale through center. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to the mat. Exhale, plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, so right leg lifts on the inhale. And with your exhale, slowly step your right foot forward and drop your left heel down, lifting on your inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. So what I didn't tell you was this is a double ladder practice. So at the beginning, we have our postures. We come through down dog, and now we have another set of postures. From Warrior 2, shift your torso. Take your fingertips a little to the side of the front foot. You can use a block. Left arm alongside your ear. Settle down, turn your chest, and hold and breathe. going to take that left arm in front of the body, and as it swings back, start straightening your front leg and pulling your right fingertips back or even up, coming into Trikonasana here. And maybe you can feel how Warrior Two, to side angle, to triangle, are three stepping stones, right, that are related. Take one more breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Step right back and find your dog. Inhale, left leg rises. We'll do the other side. On the exhale, left foot will step forward. Right heel will drop down and you'll come up on your inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Holding. And settling. Sit a little lower. Torso shifts forward. Left fingertips, little toe side of the left foot. Right arm next to your ear. Sit down and hold. And be strong in both legs, not just your front leg, but press back into your right leg as well. One more breath. We're going to drop the right hand in front. Start to swing the legs and the hip back a little, moving your left hand with you. Trikonasana. Right arm reaches up. Hold for 3. Deep breath in and out for 2. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step right back. Now you have a choice. From down dog, you can always stay here. Otherwise, we'll inhale to plank and then exhale, chaturanga. You can go through your vinyasa this way, or you can just stay in down dog as we move through. Take another breath or 2 here. And inhale, look forward, knees bend, exhale, jump up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, rise, Utkatasana. Hands to the heart, exhale, right elbow to outer left thigh, twist. Hold the twist. Take a look down, peel your right foot up slowly, step your right leg back. Reverse side angle. Hold. And really push through that back heel, lift the back thigh a little bit. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Feel the belly and the heart roll. The hips are relatively stable and steady. I want you to keep your hands together, untwist, and lift the arms. High lunge. Hold for 3. Breathe for 2. And then come back to the twist. We're going to step up the way we came in. So right foot steps up, clamp the legs together, find your twist. Inhale, Utkatasana. Other side, exhale, left elbow to outer right thigh, find your twist. Take a look down, and then take your time to step your left leg back. Reverse side angle. Back leg super strong and straight. Go ahead and keep your hands together. Dig your feet in. Turn to face the floor, then raise the arms up. High lunge. Hold and breathe. And then we'll come back to the twist. Right, and we just reverse. We come out of it the same way we came in. So left foot steps up. You squeeze the legs together. You rotate. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, Vinyasa to down dog, step or jump. All the way back. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot steps up, left heel drops down. Inhale, Vira 2. Side angle, shift and reach. Drop the left arm in front of the body. Slowly come to straighten the leg. Open up Trikonasana. Now you can look down. Bend your right knee. Right hand reaches forward. Pinky toe side right foot. Ardha Chandrasana. Hold now and breathe. And see if you can feel where a triangle got you here. Take another breath or two. And we'll take this into standing split. Folding over the right leg, kick your left leg up higher. And breathe. Make any version of this you want. Hands to the ground, chest lift, step back, downward facing dog. Good. Okay, from down dog, lift your left leg up on your inhale, open 3-point pose. Exhale, left foot steps up and right heel drops down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle. Slow inhale as you drag the hips back and you shift the hand back, Trikonasana. And then bend the front knee, reach your left hand forward, Ardha Chandrasana. Step back a little bit. Come into your Ardha Chandrasana, stay and breathe. Now, this is triangle pose, right? And that pose got us to this pose, and it makes sense. One more breath here. Kick the leg up higher if you can. Breathe in deeply and exhale. Bring the hand down. Kick your right leg up higher, standing split. 3 breaths. Adding whatever embellishment you want to it. And then you can release and step all the way back to downward facing dog, right? So when you get to down dog, you can stay. Or you can come forward and lower through chaturanga. Up dog, and then down dog. Stay in down dog for a few breaths. And catch your breath. And when we do this sort of all over body flow, we're just getting energy moving, blood pumping, heart rate up a little. Okay. Take a breath in, look forward, bend your knees, exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, rise to Utkatasana. Hands to the heart, exhale, right elbow to outer, left thigh twist. You can look down, slowly step your right leg back, reverse side angle. And then from here, we'll come right up into high lunge. Now from high lunge, straighten your left leg. Breathe in. On the exhale, dive down slowly. Arms come out to the sides or forward, whatever you want. Bring your fingertips lightly to the ground and release into a fold. No tension in the upper body. Take another breath. And then rebend the front knee. Inhale, rise high lunge. Twist on the exhale, right elbow to outer left thigh. Find that turn. Take a look down. Step up with your right leg. Squeeze the legs together, rotate. Inhale into Utkatasana. Other side, exhale. Left elbow to outer right thigh. Take a look down. Left leg will step back slowly. Find your footing. Inhale, high lunge. Sit on the exhale, and then next inhale, straighten the front leg. Slow exhale, slow dive down into this version of Parshavottanasana. And you're just bringing fingertips to the ground or maybe to blocks. Right, adjust your feet if you need to, fold. One more. Lift the chest, bend the front knee. Use your inhale to propel you up, high lunge. Hands to the heart, exhale, twist. Left elbow to outer right thigh. Press to roll. Look down and step your back foot forward. Clamp the legs together, find a good twist. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Vinyasa, inhale. Exhale through your vinyasa. Step or jump. Skip it all together if you want. We'll meet in down dog. You'll raise your right leg on your inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward, left heel down. Inhale, Viratu. Exhale, side angle. Slowly drag the hips back, straighten the front leg. Inhale, Trikonasana. Bend the front knee, reach out, Ardha Chandrasana. Kick up high. Standing split, fold to the right leg. And then bend both knees and slowly almost crumble down. Come and sit with the left knee behind the right heel. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right hand behind, left arm up and comes over the knee. Roll and twist. So this should feel maybe a little easier because you've done a lot of rotated chairs. Maybe your spine is a little more mobile. You can feel how what came before got you here. One more breath. Turn forward, take that right leg, swing it behind, planting your palms, lifting your back knee, and then stepping right back to downward facing dog. Take a breath or two in your down dog. And then as you inhale, lift your left leg up high. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Viratu. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching. Slow inhale, swing into Trikonasana. Find your groove. Bend the knee, reach out. Exhale, kick up, Ardha Chandrasana. Nice and high. Good. Standing split, fold to the left leg, kick your right leg up higher, and then bend and lower, slowly sitting down for Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you're taking the left hand behind, the right arm over, turn, and take your spinal twist. And find your breathing in it. Even an inhale sets up an exhale, which sets up an inhale, which sets up an exhale. So there's, we'll say, krama in that, right? Good. Take one more breath. And then you can turn and just swing the left leg behind, planting your palms, lifting up, and pressing to downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Go ahead and take a couple of breaths. Breathe in to look forward, deep bend in the knees. Exhale, jump up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Twist to the left, exhale. Take a look down. Take your time, step the right leg back. Just because it's steady doesn't mean it's fast. Inhale, high lunge. Straighten the left leg. Oops. Don't do it like I did. Exhale, dive down slowly. Parshvottanasana. And then you're going to turn to the right for Prasarita Padottanasana. I'm not going to give you my back view, I will give you my front view. So turn, feet are parallel to the short edges of your mat, forward fold. I'm going to leave it up to you, yogi's choice. If you want to grab your toes or your ankles or walk your hands backwards or forwards, just fold. See if you can feel both the inner and outer arches of your feet lift evenly, plugging down into the base of your big toe, center of your heel, and base of the pinky toe. One more. Good. You're going to pivot back around to the left. Bend your front knee, lift your back heel, and inhale, rise. High lunge. We just go back the way we came up. Come into the twist, right elbow to outer left thigh. Hold the twist, look down. Take your time. Step up. You can squeeze the legs together or just keep them hip bone distance. Inhale, rise, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist left elbow to outer right thigh. Hold the twist, look down. Take your time. Step the left leg back. Hands stay together. Inhale, high lunge. Straighten the right leg. Slow dive down on your exhale. Breathe in here, then turn to the left. Find your Prasarita Padottanasana, your version, same as before. Fold. Can you begin to feel the effects of each of the postures on the one that comes after? Take one more breath. And then lift and turn to the right. Reset. Nothing's perfect. Inhale, high lunge. Hands to the heart, exhale, come into your twist. Hold the twist, look down. Slowly step up, rotate a chair. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Moving through your vinyasa, or just going to down dog, right? You can step, you can jump. You can do what you like. Certainly your choices are guided by what just came before, right? If you're tired, it's going to affect your choices. All right, right leg rises on your inhale. Exhale, right foot steps up, left heel drops down. Inhale, Viratu. Exhale, side angle. Left arm drops in front. Slow swing on your inhale, Trikonasana. Bend the front knee, reach out. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, kick up. Standing split. Bend the knees, lower down, and sit. I'll give you 2 breaths in Ardha Matsyendrasana because, you know, it takes at least a breath to get there. So take a breath or 2. And then we'll turn forward. Right leg swings back, palms plant, and your back knee lifts, just like before, but instead of stepping back, you're going to take an inhale. Exhale, push and bring your nose and your knee together. Inhale, again, exhale. Inhale, tap the knee, look forward. Exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, and exhale. Step to down dog. Press your heels towards the ground and your hands to the floor and move your heart back. Okay. As you inhale, left leg will rise. Exhale, left foot steps up, right heel drops down. Warrior 2 as you inhale. You can breathe out, exhale, side angle. Inhale, Trikonasana triangle. Bend the front knee, push off your back leg. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, kick up. Come to your standing split, keep breathing. And then slowly sit down. You have like 2 breaths in Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left hand behind, right arm over the knee. And you can really kind of work a nice deep twist here because you've been twisting a lot. Okay. Turn forward, left leg swings back, palms will plant, take an inhale, exhale, squeeze up, tap your nose to your knee. Inhale, arch and look forward. Exhale, hollow out 2. Inhale, tap and look forward. Exhale, 3, 1 more. Inhale, and exhale, good. Downward facing dog. You have the option to stay here, or you can inhale forward and move through. All the way back. And then down dog is just the beginning and the end of each set. So you can feel it as the end of what you just did, and then sort of gear up for the beginning of the next thing, right? Just like the steps in our lives, each one is both an end and a beginning. Okay. Last one. Inhale, look forward, exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, rotate. Look down, peel your right leg up, slowly step it back. Find the twist again. Inhale, high lunge. Straighten the left leg. Slow dive down on the exhale, fingers to the ground. Oh, I'm sweating. Turn to the right. Take your fan pose. And then turn back around to the front of the mat. Good. You're going to step forward with your right leg, plant your palms to the ground. And step back a little bit. Bakasana. If you don't do Bakasana, just keep your feet on the ground. Stay and hold 3. And 2. And 1. Lower your feet, step your right leg back. Find your lunge again. And then inhale, rise. Hands to the heart, exhale, twist. Looking down, you can step up with your right leg, find the twist, and then come up on your inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale to the right. Hold the twist, look down. Slowly step left leg back. Keep your hands together, inhale, high lunge. Straighten the right leg. Use your exhale to fold. Turn to the left and find your fold. Then lift the chest, pivot forward, and step up with your left leg. Bakasana one more time. Do your thing, right? Maybe this isn't your thing. So maybe do squat. Maybe pull up and try to straighten the arms more. Good, I'm gonna land. And you're gonna step your left leg back. Maybe no graceful way to do that. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale into the twist, bring your left elbow over the right thigh. Hold the twist, look down. Step slowly up. Rotate. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Go ahead and go through your vinyasa. I'll meet you in down dog. Woo. Nice and sweaty. Right, heart rate is up. Everything's up. That's why I like it. All right, last set. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, Vira 2. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Slowly inhale, swinging the hips back, Trikonasana. Bend the knee. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Take it to standing split. And then lower the knee down. Find your way to sit, there's no rush. Turn to the right. Twist for a breath. Turn forward. Right leg swings back. Take an inhale and then exhale, hollow out for 1. Inhale, top and look. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, last one. Exhale, 4, but this time, put your left knee down, move your foot out of the way, and slide your right knee behind, and then slowly lower back to sit between your heels for bull seat. Turn just a little on an angle, right? So the knees are somewhat stacked, and you can fold or stay upright. You can let your body weight rest on your legs. And sometimes the effects of what you've done before are physical, sometimes they're mental. Personally, I find here, it's just so nice to like relax over my legs that I'm not even thinking as much about the intensity of the pose. It's not the foremost thing on my mind. I appreciate this pose because of what came before. Right? We always say like you can't appreciate joy if you haven't had sadness, and you can't appreciate, abundance when you haven't had scarcity. So every place we've been, whether we like it or not, whether we choose it or not, is the jumping off point for the next place. And in that way, we have to appreciate every step we've had along the path. And just turn forward a little bit. So exit strategy here. Lean forward, take your hands to the ground, and go through a vinyasa or just step back to down dog. When I say just step back to down dog, so we're consistent, or I like to come through headstand, but please, if you have an iffy headstand practice, don't do it. You can take your forearms to the ground with your fingers interlaced. You can curl your toes. Put your head down, lift your hips, and see if you can pull your feet up. The knees can still be crossed until you get up, and then you can see about stretching the legs up. And again, this isn't for everybody. You have to know you can support your body weight with your arms. I barely have my head touching. I mean, I have it touching, but I could lift it if I wanted to. And that's key. All right, step back directly to down dog from where you are, right? So we won't do the chaturanga till the end. All right, I like it. Take the left leg up on your inhale. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward, ground the right heel down. Warrior two. Sorry, I feel very compelled to still face you. Shift to side angle. And then breathe as you swing the hips back. The front leg straightens, open Trikonasana. Bend the knee, reach forward. Ardha Chandrasana, kick that back leg up high. And then standing splits, fold. Bend the knee, slowly sit yourself down. Come to your seated twist, going to the left. Left hand behind, right arm is across. Take 2 breaths just so you can, it's not a waste. Good. And then we'll turn forward. Swing the left leg back. Palms to the ground, look forward on your inhale like a little arch. Exhale, cat back. Inhale, cow back. Exhale, cow back. 2 more. Breathing in, squeeze and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lower the knee down with the right foot in front of the thigh. Slide the left knee under. We're gonna come sit back in a little seat, but if you can't get there my way, you can get there your way. And then either decide you're gonna be upright. I like to kind of squeeze my knees together a little bit, or you can fold. Or lean maybe. If you're not folding, it's fine. And stay here. And catch your breath. I will too. But boy, it feels good to get the heart pumping and the energy moving and the heat building, on warm as anything. It's just a total body flow. So the benefits are all over, I feel like all over general benefits, much more than a specific target area or goal pose or anything like that. And I like that sometimes. It's just for the joy of moving and appreciating the krama, the steps, right? Okay. So again, as you sit up, you might just decide that shifting forward and stepping to down dog seems perfectly reasonable, which it is, or we can do the same to headstand, if you like, or any other transition that feels like a good idea. Take like 2 breaths, and then just move to down dog. And of course, you have your option for one more vinyasa if you want one at this point. We're going to meet after down dog and child's pose. Okay. So knees down, sit back, yogi's choice in terms of variation, knees wide, hands forward, hands back, whatever suits you here. And breathe. We just want to say anybody can, in their own home practice, build essentially a ladder practice. Just use the formula. Start with one pose. Feel what links best to it. Add another pose, right? If you don't want to do this practice, you can modify it and make your own ladder practice up if you like. It's really not that hard. And it feels really good just to be in charge of yourself sometimes. Or maybe that's just me. Good. Okay. Nicely done. So we'll just come and sit up, and I'll have you come onto hands and knees, maybe come onto fingertips if you need to. I'm going to step the right foot forward and shift your hips forward. So we'll come into Anjaneyasana, lots of versions or variations. You can take your hand on your knee, which would be perfectly fine. You can raise both arms up. And lift the nose, lift the heart, lift the eyes. Feel that aspirational quality here. One more breath. And then exhale, lower the hands to the ground. And then just shift your left hip back over your knee, straighten through your right leg. Flex the foot and fold. And again, a little sort of all over, around the world type of quality to our practice today. A little bit of everything. From here, we're going to walk the hands around to the left and just pivot your right foot and your left shin behind, because we'll come and stand up on our left knee for Padikasana gate pose. Sweeping the arm alongside your ear, leaning over, and finding that side lean, essentially like the one you started with. Nice, come up. Let's take that left hand down and sweep the right arm next to your ear. Maybe the palm can flatten, maybe you want to be on fingertips or a block. Stay. And then we're going to drop down, circle all the way back around to the right, flipping your shin, flipping your front leg, and then shifting back into low lunge. Now stay here, walk your right foot to the left side of your mat, hold on to that foot, flex it and lower your shin down and stretch back through your left leg, pigeon pose. Right, come into your version, your variation, and hold. I'm just giving the hips a little bit of love here, because everything we do in our standing postures involves the hips strengthening or stabilizing, right? So they get wound up and tight, as we all know. So adding a hip opener at the end of every practice is probably a great idea. I don't do it every practice, but close. All right, let's lift up. You can pull that foot in just a little bit and slide back just to your hands and your knees. We don't have to come through a down dog or anything like that. On the fingertips, left foot steps forward, sink your hips down. Right. Press down and lift the arms up on your inhale, or keep your hands on your front thigh if you like, and lift up. There's so much pull of gravity here, so much lowering down. You want to counter that. Space, length, height. One more breath in. On the exhale, the hands will lower down, and you're going to shift back, straightening through the front leg and folding. You can bring your arms forward if you like, or you can bring the arms out to the sides if you like, and experiment a little bit with where you want your hands to be. Stay there one more breath. And then from here, you're going to pivot your body around to the right, turning your left leg and your right shin behind, right? You're going to get set up to stand up on your right knee. Left leg is out to the side. Bring the right arm up and lean over. Padikasana. And then we'll come up. Take the right hand down, use a block. If you can't reach the floor, come onto your fingertips and extend the left arm next to your ear. Good. Round down, pivot all the way back to the left, move your legs back to that Ardha Hanuman, and then shift back again into your low lunge. A little switching is needed sometimes. Walk your left foot to the right edge of your mat and hang onto the foot as you lower your shin down and stretch your right leg back. And then fold or stay upright or add what you like in. Lift up, and we're simply going to roll onto our seat. And as you do that, just adjust your legs so that they come out to the sides. I know I go like this, like it magically happens, but you just want to get the legs out in a nice Upavishta Konasana, and then go ahead and walk yourself forward and take your forward fold here. Stay folded, get a nice stretch in the inner thighs and inner groins, so we try to hit every area, try to touch every corner of the body in this practice today. And in that way we can feel the impact of our work. And you can ease your way back up from there. Sit back, pull the legs together, and turn towards the short edge of your mat, whichever side you prefer. You're going to extend the arms forward and take your time to begin rolling down one vertebra at a time to the ground, curling strongly. Breathing. When you find the floor, pause here. Just maybe step the feet a little wider, let your knees knock together. I hope you guys feel the way I do right now, which is just this all over good feeling. My body feels worked well. Each area of my body feels addressed. It feels like a good all over flow. I'm going to pull your knees towards your chest. Keep them wide. Reach for the feet and come to happy baby. And if you like to sort of rock that happy baby a little bit, you can, or you can be still. Feel the spine descend. Feel the knees descend. Hugging the floor with the back of your body. Breathe the front of your body up. Inhaling, belly and heart rise. And exhale. Right, a good inhale sets up a good exhale. A good exhale sets up a good inhale. And that's your krama, your steps, your stepping stones. Hug your knees to your chest. And then we're just going to let the legs lengthen forward. Let them land a little wider than your hips, just for some space. Arms by your sides, palms turned up. Close your eyes. This is my time to come in and sit up. And just invite yourself to relax fully here. So that overall feeling of one thing leading to the next inevitably has gotten you here. And you can tell that the relaxation is sweeter and easier because of the work that you've done. Right? If you hadn't done this work and you just came down into Shavasana first thing off the bat, you wouldn't feel nearly as able to relax, as mentally quiet as you probably do right now. So this way we can appreciate and honor every step, every place, every experience that we have as a necessary stepping stone to the next place for us, wherever that might be. And although that is unknown, just like the last posture in each set for you was unknown, you can feel rest assured that when we get to that next step, it'll make sense. It'll either make sense in the moment or a little after when we look back. So we do have to build our faith on that concept. So because you are in the privacy of your own home, of course you're welcome to stay here as long as you like. But if you'd like to finish your practice with me, just ease your way from where you are. First onto your right side, take a few breaths. And after a few breaths, eyes closed, come up to sit. And close your eyes, bringing the palms of your hands together in front of your heart. You can even bow your head slightly, honoring the moment as the one that you've landed in because of all the others that have come before. Stay with this concept, stay connected to this feeling of connectedness, one step at a time, one rung on the ladder at a time. And may the space between where you are and where you want to be inspire you. Namaste.